that was her known. She was known for, the drive for that. She came up with the idea and the men started to back her up, but then there wasn't enough. So all the ladies got together and they made the money available and the mosque got built.
MashaAllah.
She was the main
The
person
pioneer.
that started that. Yeah, the pioneer right there. And she was later on, with all the contributions that she had developed through and kept it as a Muslim association, we have a school named after her. And that got opened in 2017. And the other, she connected with, if I'm not mistaken, with Layla Fallman. That's another one. Layla Fallman was she was such a high achiever. Her dad was a Muslim. Her mom was, I think she's British, if I'm not mistaken. And they got married. Then she had the influence of the Muslim faith, and she loved her Muslim faith. When she got married, she had 2 children. And then at the age of 34, she decided that she wanted to pursue her career. She went to university, she became a teacher, and from there ended up as a professor. And she has so much that we can look back to and feel so proud of. She was the first woman in Canada to earn a PhD in educational psychology, first Muslim woman in Canada to serve a public school board, first Muslim woman in North America to serve as a university chaplain at the University of Alberta, a co-founder of the Edmonton Interfaith Center, and she was invested into the Order of Canada for contributions of Muslim community for abused women.
MashaAllah, she left a legacy.
And I think a lot, and she was also, like when our old mosque had to be removed from its location because the hospital right behind it was expanding and they wanted to demolish it, Layla Fallman decided, no, this should be part of our heritage. It should be, restored and classified as a piece of history for Canada. So the ladies again came together and they rallied and they started requesting that this be moved to Fort Edmonton. And that's where a lot of the historical sites are placed in. And they did. They were able to provide the transportation for it to be, reconstructed at the fort. And it stands there right now. What else can I tell you about her? I mean, these women, they're just mind-blowing. And there was also a need. We started to need, the children were doing fine. They were getting very good education. People were getting university degrees. But we also saw that the need for a school teacher that could actually teach the Arabic language. And they did. They were able to get Suraya Hafiz. She was the first school teacher that was actually in the school district to teach a bilingual class at Glengarry School in 1983. And that was the first time that we've had anybody come in and actually teach Arabic other than what was given at the mosque.
MashaAllah. We ask Allah to have all these in her scale of hasanat, inshaAllah, MashaAllah.
Alhamdulillah. And, these ladies inspired our young daughters. Like Soraya, there's so many school teachers that came, like from the students that she has taught. Once they graduated, they went in and took education. And now we've got a large population of Muslim teachers. And here at the mosque, we've got so many talented women that hold very good positions at the mosque. And if I look around, like I see more women than men in this mosque working.
No, that's very good. It's good to shed the light on how much the masjid is giving importance to the women and empowering them, mashallah. Jazakallah khair.
Very much so. Like we have a great volunteer. Her name is Anisa Khatib. She is the volunteer coordinator for the Rasul and also the Kaf and Katan. And they've got about 16 ladies working with them
MashaAllah.
that alternate to come in and do the Rasul for the females. And they
Jazakumullah khair,
also
mashallah.
educate. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, that's a thriving. And they teach, like, anybody that wants to come in and learn about Rasul. She's there, and they've got the greeting sessions. They've got, it's quite a large organization. And what else can I tell you about? I can tell you about mine. I facilitate the senior ladies group. I've been with the organization. I was a volunteer since 2016. And the reason that I really took a passion in this after my mother passed away, they asked us if we wanted to go and do the Rasul. And I thought, oh wow. But as a retired LPN, I didn't have any problem going in and seeing, a dead body or anything. So yes, I did. I went in, and it was such a privilege, such an honor.
Alhamdulillah.
That it was so humbling. And I started volunteering with the funeral group. And once I started in the mosque volunteering, I somehow found my way into the seniors group. And that was just up my alley, because actually I was working at a Beaconsfield Care Center. We had a lot of elderly people there. And we just started very, very small. They had about 5 ladies that attended this group. And right now we've got 75 people that are actually registered. And on a weekly basis, we only run it once a week. And
MashaAllah.
on the weekly basis, we've got anywhere from 25 to 40 people that attend.
Sheikh Jamal, how does your organization combat negative stereotype and misinformation about Islam and Muslims?
Actually, Brother Ahmed, if Imam Jamil doesn't mind, I'd like to address that on behalf of the Al-Rashid.
Please, Brother Najib.
Now, the Al-Rashid Mosque works in a variety of ways to combat negative stereotypes and misinformation about Islam and Muslims, primarily through education and outreach. Our very own Edmonton Islamic Academy hosts 1,500 Muslim students from preschool to grade 12. And at that school, we are educating our youth about the true teachings of Islam and what it means to be a Muslim. The mosque here organizes seminars, workshops, lectures that provide accurate information about Islam and Muslims. The Al-Rashid Mosque also actively uses social media platforms to share educational content and to engage with the public. Also, we engage in interfaith dialogue with individuals from other faiths so that we can foster understanding and respect between the communities. We actively collaborate with other faith-based organizations to promote dialogue and mutual respect and peaceful coexistence. The Al-Rashid Mosque regularly uses the media, or we engage with the media to counter the negative stereotypes and misinformation. Wherever possible, we provide accurate information and expert opinions to journalists and to the media outlets, as well as we do respond to any misrepresentations or inaccuracies that are in the media. The Al-Rashid Mosque is involved in advocating for policies that will promote equality and justice, including enacting laws that will protect the rights of Muslims and combat discrimination and prejudice. We're involved in grassroots campaigns that aim to change public perceptions about Islam and about Muslims. These include community outreach and social media that will promote positive messaging about Islam and about Muslims. Overall, it is essential to the Al-Rashid Mosque to combat the negative stereotypes and misinformation about Islam and about Muslims, and to promote understanding and tolerance and respect for all religions and for communities. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, mashallah, jazakumullah khair.
I might add something. I might add something on what Brother Najib mentioned. Really, what we have, Alhamdulillah, our community in Edmonton doing great in terms of the educational system that we have. We have a lot of students that have been graduated from the university, and they're doing well. We do have high percentage of doctors in the city, in serving, contributing to the city. We have a minister, Minister Amiri, Miki Amiri. He's from our community. So all this, when we act as the Muslim community, when we contribute to the society, I think this stereotype will change when people they see the Muslims contributing back to the society. So the Muslim community in Edmonton, they're playing very important role, not only within the Muslim community, and also on the larger scale. You can see Muslim community involved in political area, in educational area, in economical area, in social area, and as you hear from Brother Najib, that the lot of activities that the Masjid Al-Rashid doing, it is a sign of the awaken that this organization playing a very important role. And as you can see from Sister Salma, that ladies also playing very important role in Al-Rashid Mosque and in Edmonton in general.
MashaAllah. Yeah, mashallah, the mosque is...
Actually, they have they've got quite a big role in healthcare. You've got many doctors, and many doctors that are contributing excellent service, like for surgeries that haven't been done before, and they're doing their little pioneer jobs here in opening up the big future for Canada.
Alhamdulillah, that always reflects the image of Muslims in Canada. Jazakumullah khair.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.